Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Real quick, I wanted to kind of speak on this whole Kanye West thing. He tweeted, let me see. Well, our brother sent this in an email Saturday, and he tweeted it, basically going in on Esau. And the brother made an excellent statement. He was like, every time that MK Ultra wears off a yay, then he starts speaking on who the real Israelites are. Okay, and basically they blackballing him, man. They gonna blackball him. They gonna come against him, or he may end up dead. Okay, because they don't like to be exposed. They don't want to be exposed. And these are certain talking points that the elites are trying to hush. Okay, because people are talking against the elites now. Okay, and that the people over there in the land of Israel are in fact not the true people. Okay, and that's a well-known fact. So I'm going to point out something very specific about this. Now, he tweeted this. It says, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going to DEFCON 3. Okay, if anybody know about DEFCON and military tactics, basically he's going to expose them. Okay, and it says on Jewish people, he says the funny thing is I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. Okay, it says you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda, and that's absolutely true. Because for one thing, Esau, the cat is out the bag. Okay, he don't want people onto his narrative of his lies and his deceit. Okay, because he spent billions of dollars, perhaps even trillions, to cover up that we in fact are the true Israelites. Okay, and the fact that Kanye West is bringing this information out, he's being written off as being crazy, he's insane. And Kanye has his issues, okay? He's very controversial, okay? God makes good music, but I mean, he has his issues, he has his moment, he bugs out. But in fact, he's true about this. And when you look at him now, he got a beard on his face, you know, and he believes and he knows that we're the Israelites, but, you know, they're not going to let that fly on the radar because this is something that they want to blackball him because they have to make an example, okay? But this is nothing more but Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai getting the truth out there. Okay, and you jakes out there that's still blind and oblivious to this. I mean, here's a notable celebrity bringing this shit out, and yet people still turn a blind eye to it because they don't care. Okay, because we're in a time that the Most High is getting ready to open up on a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting ready to die, man. Okay, so I have an article here, actually, and I wanted to look up this word Semitic. It says Semitic relating to, and it's not Semitic, it's Shemitic, okay? Because the man known as Shem, the second son of Noah, okay, which the line of the Hebrews derives from, his name was Shem. It was not Sim, it was Shem. So how in the hell can he be anti-Semitism or anti-Sim, you know what, if he's an Israelite, man? Okay, even in the Zondervan's Bible Dictionary, it tells you that the Negroes are of the tribe of Shem. It says that all dark races come from Noah, but not the Negro, not from Noah, but Ham, but not the Negroes. Okay, Shem, which proves that they're so-called black people. So it says relating to or denoting a family of languages. Okay, that includes Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic, and certain ancient languages such as the Phoenician and Akkadian, constituting the main subgroup of the Afro-Asiatic family. See? It says Afro-Asiatic family. So when you think about Afro, you think about black people, man. Okay? Constituting in the main subgroup of the Afro-Asiatic family. It says referring to people who speak Semitic languages, especially Hebrew, Aramaic, or Arabic, okay, which everybody spoke Hebrew because that was the common language. Okay, it doesn't matter if you of the line of Shem, though the Hebrew Israelites come forth from that. Okay, but you have to understand, too, that that was the primary language. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily contribute to a particular language that denotes who you are as a people, but the line you come from, man. Okay, but you notice they said Afro-Asiatic, and you ever heard of the term Afro-American or the Asiatic black man? Okay, because if you look at it, Israel is directly smack dab in the Middle East, okay? It covers all four corners, okay? It sits in the continent of Asia, but it borders Northern Africa, parts of Europe, I believe. But it's on the continent, not Europe, Slovakia, but It sits on the continent of Asia, man. Okay, because technically the land of Israel was located in the country of Asia, to be technically honest, and you can look that up. Okay, so what is these people talking about? He's being anti-Shem. No, he can't be, because he's an Israelite. Okay, and he's bringing that out. But the fact you devils, you want to sweep that under the rug. So therefore, a Kanye West, man, he may get the R. Kelly treatment. They may do what they did to Prince to him. They may lock him up, or they may just kill him. Okay, because hey, Kanye is worth a lot of money now, you know. So hey, shit, honestly speaking, they can go ahead and off him and get the bag off of him. You see, but anyway, so I did some other research too, and I did the timeline, or the genealogy of Shem. Okay, which comes from Noah. This is one of Noah's sons. It says, okay, so Shem, you got the 5 Hebrew families. Okay, it says you got Elam, Ashur, Arphaxad, Lud, and Aram. Okay, out of those 5 particular Hebrew families comes these particular nations. So you got Arphaxad, then Shelah, then you got Eber. Okay, then Eber had Jodakon, and then he had his sons. But see, we're going to focus on this middle line, because you got Peleg, you got Ru, you got Serug, you got Nahor, you got Terah, which was the father of Abraham. Okay, then out of Terah, you got Nahor, then you got Abraham. Okay, and if you go down to Abraham, okay, which Abraham had Ishmael and Isaac, you have Isaac, then you have Jacob and Esau, which Esau is a Shemitic. He is a Hebrew. He's a Shemitic, or he's a Hebrew Edomite, but he's still of the line of Shem. Okay, but it says Isaac, Jacob, Esau, the Edomites, and the Israelites, okay, which is the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. And we can prove that. We've been proving it. We prove it every week when we go out to the streets, man. Okay, so how in the hell is Kanye West being anti-whatever? It's a fucking lie, man. It's bullshit. All right, and you devils, man, the cat is out the bag, and this is the reason why you're trying to target the truth. This is the reason why you're trying to shut down the internet, and you're trying to shut us up. Okay, because the cat is out of the bag, and this is a talking point that he don't want to go into, because look at this, right? Now, this is what he tweeted. Now, they left this up here, but when you go into this here, it says Real Housewives of New York star Lizzie Savitsky and comedian Hannah Ian Binder have led the backlash of Kanye West after he posted a slew of anti-Semitic tweets following his Instagram restriction. How in the fuck is he anti-S? How is he anti when he just put in his post that he's an Israelite, that the blacks are Jews, which is just Jew is just short for Judah, okay, of the house of Judah. Okay, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, that's the house of Judah. Ephraim on down is of the house of Israel, okay, because remember the kingdom separate, we split, okay. I believe it's 2 Kings, the 17th chapter. I believe after we lost the kingdom, Solomon lost the kingdom 40 years, and after that we went into captivity under the Assyrians and the Babylonians, and we haven't been together from that time up until this present time. This is the first time in history that all the tribes are gathering back together and waking up with the remnant, okay. But it says the rapper 45 found himself in hot water following his controversial Paris Fashion Week show, where he showcased a White Lives Matter shirt before taking a swipe at the Jewish community. He ain't swiping, he's exposing you, man, okay, because you need to be exposed. Okay, and anybody that speaks against these people, and that proves that they're wicked, because anybody that you speak against, if you speak against these people, then they can shut you out, they can ridicule you. Okay, they have what they call the JDL or something like that, or the JDL. Okay, Anti-Defamation League. This is the only group of people on the planet Earth outside of the momos and women that actually is a protected group. But why do they need to be so protected if they so righteous? Okay, nobody never asked that question. These were a righteous group of people, and they was the actual true people of the book. Why do they need protection from particular social codes and so forth? Why do you have a so-called government organizations or organizations that's in play to protect these people if they were just so people of the Most High? Because from our research and our studies and reading the scriptures, it stated that we was going to be basically like we was going to be casted out. We wasn't going to have any protection. Nobody was going to the scripture said that no man shall buy them or redeem them. Okay, it says they shake their head at us, man. They wag their hand at us. None said restore. So how are they fitting the curses or the prophecies? They don't. Okay, because you could say nigga all day and you would never get a flag on your video. But the minute you talk about this shit, all of a sudden, then it's a problem. They don't fit the prophecy, and they know that. And that's the reason why they coming after this guy. Okay. But it says in the tweet that has been since removed by the social media giant, Kanye wrote, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going on DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, man. Okay. Now, and I didn't even read it at first. I thought they didn't add this in here, but it makes sense now. It says the funny thing is I actually can't be anti because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. And that is absolutely right, man. Okay, because if you ain't promoting the Momo agenda, if you ain't bowing down to the system, Esau, he'll blacklist you, man. Okay, he'll make it hard for you. Clearly, man. Okay, because that's what this devil do. Now, if you go on YouTube, you got several videos of Kanye speaking out against the media, how it's a godless agenda, okay, how he's exposing these people. And eventually they may do something to this guy, okay? But nonetheless, this is the Lord, man. He's making it no distinction. He's showing people without a reasonable doubt that, hey, this truth is what it is and it's going to reign supreme at the end of the day. Okay, you people that don't believe, you skeptics out there, hey, at the end of the day, man, you're not going to have a leg to stand on when it comes to this faith. So y'all can keep mocking us, scoffing us, and disbelieving. Keep doing it. But at the end of the day, we the ones that's getting prepared to get on the ark while you people out here are going to be looking for life vessels to sustain the life that's failing. Okay? And you're going to be found out. All right? So this is the book of Psalms 52. And I'm going to start at verses 2. It says, thy tongue devises mischiefs like a sharp razor working deceitfully. That's right, man. Because how can he be anti anything when he just mentioned that blacks are Jews, man? Or the house of Judah. And we can prove that, man. Read Deuteronomy 28. Jeremiah 17:4. Thou shalt discontinue from thy heritage. When have those Khazars or those Khazarians or those people in the land have ever claimed to have lost their heritage? Okay? When have they ever? Never, man. Okay, because they assumed the identity of a people that was already lost and scattered. And the scriptures tell you that once the real people get back into the land, peace will commence on the planet Earth. And since they've been implanted in that land under what they call the Balfour, you know what? Chaos have multiplied. Agendas have increased. Okay, wickedness have multiplied. Okay, momos, all types of shit. You have Pink City, Tel Aviv. How is that the righteous people of the Most High? Okay. So this devil, man, he's full of shit and he's been exposed. You see? But this is the book of Proverbs 11. And I'm going to start at verses 18. It says, the wicked worketh a deceitful work. Okay, and who is the wicked? Esau, Edom. It says, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. Okay, and that's the point, man. We are sowing righteousness in the planet Earth. We're trying to show our people, look, this is the way that you do it. This is the way, walk ye in it. Okay, you choose to be wicked and to live in your folly. Okay, and this guy Kanye West, he's not no saint. Well, I mean, by default he is because he's an Israelite, but he's not righteous or anything like that. But for whatever reason, the Most High has him speaking on these things, which will be to his detriment because he does not have the protection of the Father unless he fully repents. But either way it go, man, he's pretty much a marked man at this point, you know. And they're like, well, look, man, the minute we can't make more money off you and the minute we've made too much money off you, we just going to dispose of you, you know. Because Kanye West has been on some other shit, man. But, hey, he got the beard now. You know, he's speaking out against this place. And, hey, he's telling you who the real Israelites are, man. Matter of fact, let's look at Kanye West. Kanye West. He's called Ye. You know, but see if they show a recent image of him. He got the beard and everything. Like, look. He got the beard on his face. Etc. You know, got the beard. He's talking, and hey, these are talking points that the elites are talking about, and these are things that the elites, they don't want to come out. But bro, you already exposed, man. Okay, you even got your own people exposing you. And technically, Kanye West is of your own counsel. Why? Because hey, he sold out to your establishments, man. Okay, so let's go to the book of Job. What is it? 18, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, this is the book of Job 18, and I'm going to start at verses 7. It says, the steps of his strength should be straightened, and his own counsel should cast him down, right? And he's part of your counsel because, hey, he sold out to you. You know, he was in bed in league with you Jews, with you so-called Jews, man. You know, now he's bringing out certain information that's controversial. People was calling him bugged out. They call him crazy. They call him a mental patient. And this is the type of defamation. Why can't he file defamation? Okay, clearly he's not in his right mind because the shit you go through when you sell out, You see a lot, man, and a lot of these rappers and celebrities, they result to getting on drugs and antidepressants. They bug out. But overall, the shit they saying about him, why can't he scream anti that? Why can't he scream anti-S? Or why can't he go to some type of JDL or some defamation league to be vindicated for what people are saying about him or us? You see the fucking hypocrisy, man? You know, you see it's fucking hypocrisy, bro. All right, it's nothing but hypocrisy with these people. Constantly hypocrisy. They can do what you can't do. They can say what you can't say. It's madness and it's foolishness, and it needs to end. Okay? It says here, and the steps of his strength should be straightened, and his own counsel should cast him head down. It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon the snare, man. All right? Because, hey, you ain't doing nothing but setting yourself up. Okay? The more you try to dispose of this word, the more the Most High brings it out. Okay? So you can't do anything against this truth, Esau. Okay? Your elites, the Rothschilds, you people, you cannot stop what the Most High has purposed. It's impossible. So, hey, regardless of it, man, he don't need talking points. Esau, he has to cover this thing up, because if he don't, people are going to start putting 2 and 2 together. Okay? Which his last resort is to just roll on us now. Because we'll respond, okay, in his mindset, oh, well, these niggas waking up in these cities teaching that shit, they're exposing us. We got to come after these guys. We got to shut these guys up. Okay? Because when these particular talking points are of level of importance on social media, and when people actually look into the facts of what they're saying and what we say adds up through secular history, Bible prophecy, scriptures itself, okay, archaeology, all these things adds up. But when you look at their spectrum, it's not adding up. And people will start putting 2 and 2 together, and people will stop, like, literally falling victim of this madness, man. People going to start asking questions. Like Elder Malcolm has said, he said, well, look, man, eventually these people ain't going to be wanting to call the Israel or whatever you want to call them. And I have to say what I have to say carefully, because, you know, they like to shut things down. But overall, they ain't going to want to be called by our name anymore, because you're not the people. Okay. All right. So this is the book of Psalms 55, and I'm going to start at verses 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from the heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, and it should not return unto me void, but it should accomplish that in where I please, and wherein it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it, man. Okay? So that's the point, man. Regardless of Kanye West is bugging out or not, what he said is indeed true. Okay? So the famine, whatever you're going to do, he's not a man of the Lord, clearly, but overall, the Lord can use stones to to raise up the tribes to Israel, man. And what he said is going to have a lot of jakes to look into that, and they're going to come across us. So he's just basically the bait that the Most High is using, because he has such a powerful influence on the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American community, to the point they're going to start listening. And it's going to lead them into the prophets, and that's how the elect is going to get sealed one way or another. So, you done, bro. But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and above the ball.